Hey everyone, Egman here with another deck profile. Today I've got the blue Gogeta Broly edition from like the Broly packs that are coming out. It's really weird because like the Gogeta cards are all blue, but they're specifically calling out for the red Goku and Vegeta Broly edition. So that's super weird. And it's also pretty much just an energy ramp deck. You just ramp a bunch of energy, and then if you have X amount of energy, you do 4 damage with this guy. So that's really good, and just sort of kind of a weird deck, but here it is. So we've got the leader. So active main once per turn. Look at the top 5 cards from your deck. Choose up to 1 red Goku Broly, 1 red Vegeta Broly, or a blue Veku Broly, and add them to your hand. Then shuffle your deck. So 9 times out of 10 you'd want to get Veku, just because Veku is really good, and he starts to ramp at turn 3, so that's really good. And then he's also an untapped 2 leader. I think I would have rathered to see like one of like you take the top card from your deck and put it to your energy as an awaken. I thought that'd be really cool without and keeping to the flavor of the deck without being super broken, but that's not the case. But we do have the awaken side. So when this card attacks, draw 1 card. Active main for 2. Choose one of your opponent's battle cards, place on the bottom deck. That's really good. And 2 energy might be steep, but we have like we'll be just like energy over ramps so much, so I don't think it's that big of a deal. And also activate once per turn, choose one of your energy, place it at in its owner's drop area, and draw 2 cards. It can be tapped energy, so you can use an energy, and then the tapped energy goes away and you draw 2. So that's pretty good too. The main chain of the deck is Veku, so he's a Union Fusion for 3 on a red and red Son Goku and Vegeta Broly editions. He's blocker barrier, and then also when this card's KO'd, if your leader card is blue, a blue Gogeta BR card, choose up to 1 Son Goku Broly and 1 Vegeta Broly card from your drop area, add them to your hand, and if you add 2 cards to your hand, add 2 cards from the top of your deck to your energy. Whew. So pretty much he just he ramps for 2, and he also has defense properties, so that's really good. And since you have to put the Gokus and Vegeta in your drop area anyways, adding them back to your hand for free means there's like no cost for this guy essentially, hand wise. So that's really good, and he helps us ramp to this guy. He's an 8-drop Gogeta for 7 energy on a red Goku and Vegeta Broly edition. He's blocker barrier. Auto, when you play this card with Union, add 3 cards from the top of your deck to your energy. So that's really good. And he'll, if you play on 7, you're at 10 energy, and then you also he's you're not like tapped out because you have 3 new energy. So that's good. And then lastly, there's the win condition card for this chain. So it's an Eagles Evolve for 8. When a card evolves into this card, take the top 6 cards from your deck and add them to your energy. And then if you have 15 or more energy, choose up to 4 of your opponent's life and place them at the bottom of their deck in any order. So that's really powerful, being able to hit them for 4 life. By the end of the game, when this guy comes out, most decks will already be kind of at 4 life naturally because they want to be awakened. So that's really good. And it's not even when this card attacks, it's just active main. So even if you play this card and you don't have 15 energy for whatever reason, you can just kind of wait and have its blocker sit there. And also just being able to ramp for 6, like it's essentially coming up for 2 if you have 8 energy already. So that's crazy. Yeah, and I think a lot of people are looking, oh, we can play this in that Beerus build, but that wins with 15. But I think this is just a better win condition anyways, and there's a lot more synergies with a deck like this. So let's go into the Goku cards, the Vegeta cards. They're pretty much the same, but they proc for the other one. So when you play the Son Goku prepping for fusion, when you play this card, look at the top 3 cards of your deck. Choose 1 Veku BR card or 1 Vegeta BR card among them, add them to your hand, place the remaining cards at the bottom of your deck in any order. Then at the end of your turn, return this card to its owner's hand. So pretty much you get a search, and then you can put it back to your hand, so you can get more. You can use it for more searching later, and you can use it for Union Fusion later as well. So Vegeta's the same thing, but he's looking for either a Veku or a Son Goku. So both red specifically for Son Goku, and then you place the remaining. Yeah, same thing. And then there's the 2 drops. So it's Sparking 2. Which is like the easiest sparking I've seen. When you play this card, look at the top 5 cards for 1 Gogeta BR or 1 Vegeta BR. And then choose add them to your hand, shuffle your deck, and if you add a card to your hand, choose 1 card from your hand and place in the drop area. So it's a little bit worse in that regards, but also active main once per turn. This card gets plus 5k power for duration of the turn. and at the end of your turn, return this card to its owner's hand. So pretty much that active main just says, oh, it's a 15k for attacking purposes, but it's still a 10k, so you can add things to your. You can still Union Potara, not Potara, Union Fusion. And then Vegeta's the same thing, but his is choose one of your opponent's battle cards, ignoring barrier, gets negative 5k power for duration of the turn, and then at the end of your turn, return this card to its owner's hand. So these are our main materials. We're only running 6 because there's so much search for them, and especially since Vaku puts them back in your hand and stuff like that, I think that's a good amount, and it's been fine so far. And then last for our red package, we've just got 4 of the super combo, the Super Saiyan Son Goku. He's just a really good super combo, and like, you know, pseudo super combo, and we're gonna be so much. We're gonna just have so much extra energy. If you think we should run Cell with this card, that's fine. This deck will probably have a bit of a bad matchup with Mill, just because the energy cards come from the top of your deck. But so, you know, drawing more for that could be dangerous, but I think it's okay for right now. And then let's see, for the blue cards, we're running 4 objections. I don't know if I kind of felt weird about this. I didn't know if this was the right call or not, but I just did it because I think, one, I think people would be mad and ask, like, why are you running objection? This is an energy ramp deck. But yeah, we're running him. He's fine. Just helps ramp up for Veku, so that's good. And yeah, it loses hand advantage, which isn't fun, but that's fine. I think it will be okay. I've also thought about running 2 of the Kai for that, because it doesn't say. Just because it can be energy once and kind of start the Veku, but I'm just not right now. I just didn't find room for it. I think if people do find room for it, I definitely recommend it, but right now I'm just running 4 objection. 2 Mafuba, because we're going to have so much energy, and it's like the best negate. I'd even consider running 3 or 4, but I'm not right now, so just 2 just seems like the good number. If you want to run more, if you're finding yourself with so much extra energy open, definitely run more Mafuba for that. We're also running 3 Son Goku striving to be the best. He is a Broly BR, but he has no synergy with the deck. Everything specifically calls out a red Goku BR, so he's got no search potential, but he's just a good defense card and gets us to turn 3 so we can play Veku, so there we go. And then there's also, this is our super combo. It's just a Sparking 5 Saiyan, nothing special there. 2 Burnished Bonds Borgos, just for turn 1 plays. If you are more afraid of something else, like you want to use Kami or you want to use Chronoa, that he would easily be there. It's just the turn 1 draw card, so that's why he's there. And then 4 Dimension Magic and 4 Sensu Bean, because we're running blue. So really self-explanatory there. And yeah, that's about it. Dimension Magic's also our only awakening card. We don't really care if we awaken with this deck, I don't feel, so it's not super big, but yeah, that's why that's there. So and so let me do the math real quick. So if you play this card, you're at 7 energy, you get to 10, so you have 3. You need to untap 3 extra energy. So if you're at 10 energy and you play this, and then you haven't awakened, then you can play this on the same turn. But that seems really sketch. Anyways, that's it for me. Let me know what you guys think. I don't think this will be super competitive, but this is definitely an archetype they're pushing, and I want to make a deck profile for it. And yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll catch you all next time.